welcome to the birthday gift. This message is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, so we're going to do an energy update. See what comes out for you all. Please give me a message for Virgo. Okay, so we got 9 of Cups. Wow, wish fulfillment, happiness. Some of you, you're about to live your dream. I don't think you're aware of this. This may come up unexpectedly. So it might happen out of nowhere. Oh, wow. Now I'm seeing conflict and I'm seeing worry. 5 of Wands, 9 of Swords. And there's another card beneath 9 of Swords. Let's see what's causing this worry. 4 of Swords. Okay, so if you're dealing with worry, you need to really stop letting your mind overthink something. You may be overthinking something. That's where the worry is coming from. So if you're dealing with conflict if you're dealing with conflict around some type of dream you have, something you really want, don't overthink it. You got to clear your mind, because something's not being, it's not really what you are making it out to be. It's not what you think the issue is. Some of you have unnecessary worry. There is something here though. 5 of Wands. Why is 5 of Wands here? Ooh, this wants to come out or it don't? Okay, I'm putting it back. 5 of Wands. 9 of Wands. Don't give up. There's a victory. 9 of Wands. There's a victory at the bottom. So we have 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords. If you find yourself worrying, they're saying, let that go. Don't give up. Keep going. You're close. You might be dealing with challenges, but that's not like the main energy of what's happening, because you reach some type of beautiful, beautiful achievement that makes you feel really wholesome. It makes you feel like everything is happening exactly how it's supposed to. Here, let's cut the deck and pull from the top, Virgo. The Hierophant. Guidance from others. You may have someone around you who's pretty wise and they can give you some counsel. Taurus message might be helpful for some of you. I'm going to keep going because I don't know. I may come back to that. Death. Wow. Something's going to change around this. Whatever you're experiencing, if you're dealing with hiccups, something needs change, rather. So Scorpio is showing up now. Wow. The world is here. Whatever you're experiencing, it's about to end. If you're dealing with troubles, that will end. That cycle will end. That conflict. Yeah. There's something you got to move on from, though, to make it end. 6 of Swords. There's something you got to move on from here to end. So some of y'all, 999, 9s represent endings. Then we have, wow, of course, this is an ending. Okay, so Hierophant, some of you, this could be a marriage that needs to end. Okay, now they're giving me a message. Y'all message coming together. Okay. All right. I see what the message. You know what? Let me turn this card around. But I'm getting, some of you all may be dealing with someone who's married. And they may be in separation. They may be in separation. This may have you worried. But they're telling me that it's over. If you're wondering whether or not, it's over. That's what the conflict is. Some of y'all are wondering if you should move on from someone because they may be married. But they're telling me that that's over with. Death to that. They're moving on. They're done with the cycle. Don't give up. And 999 here. Some of you all may have met someone who you feel like they're a dream come true. They check all the boxes. But wow, Virgo. That came together slowly, but I got it. Let's see what this is. Wow, yeah. Some of y'all are doing something bad. You may feel like you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing. Oh my God. And they're saying that it's over. Some of y'all, this could be you too. You may be married, but you have already found someone that makes your heart flutter. You just got to get rid of an attachment, an unhealthy attachment you have to something else. Some of y'all are in the process of ending contracts, ending situations that no longer serve you, moving on here. So they're actually saying the conflict, the worry, you don't need to. So you can stop worrying. It is advised though, give it time. You might want to kind of pull your energy back for some time and let this person kind of close out whatever they're dealing with. Okay, so that is coming up. So withdrawing, retreating, pulling yourself out of the mix for a while might be helpful because someone's still putting an end to something. Okay, so it's a cycle that's closing. They are moving on. So if you're wondering if someone's really filing for divorce, closing out whatever they're stuck in, you might want to get some counsel, get some advice from someone you trust. Let's see here. Some of you may actually still be married. Tell me about the Hierophant. Okay, you may be impatient around something. Temperance is in reverse. Let go of trying to control the outcome. Let this happen on its own time. Some of you may be impatient. You may be wanting to rush something. If you are dealing with that, pull your energy back and kind of just go live a little, okay? 9 of Cups here. I think I saw it at the bottom. Yeah. Go and live your best life. You know, this might take some time. So some of y'all, you're going to have to let go of control issues. You might want something to happen faster than it's happening. This is a slow moving on, but it is a definite moving on. This, when you move on like this, you don't go back. And death being here is over. So some of y'all may not trust that someone's done. They are. The world, death, 6 of Swords, it tells me it's done. They just have to get out of it. Like, it needs to be finalized. So you are being advised, move away, let that finish. But don't give up because of the hurdles, the challenges, right? Let's keep going. Wow, you're here. You're here. I don't think this person will easily let you just give up on them. What's the overall? King of Cups. Wow. Yeah, some of y'all have met someone you really like. this person. I feel like they like you too. It feels like a really good match. It just might happen at the wrong time. Tell me about the Queen of Coins. This is your dream partner. For some of y'all, this is your dream partner. Okay, if you are demanding, I'm not getting anything. We'll come back. Look at you down here. If you're demanding things to happen a certain way, that can kind of bring unnecessary friction into this. This has to happen naturally. Okay, I'm going to keep going. 8 of Swords. Someone feels stuck. This could be you, but this is like being stuck in your head though. This is like, okay, so Virgo, you may feel stuck. You may feel, the way I'm getting this is like both you and this person may have a reason why it can't come together now. Like you may be full-fledged in your own relationship or just starting a career that requires a lot of your time. Both of you have other distractions here, the way I see this. It's like both of you have contracts you got to get out of. There are restrictions around a connection that feel like the perfect connection. Tell me about the 8 of Swords. They're saying to fight for this. 5 of Swords. There's also an element here. Someone needs to go through some type of battle to get this outcome. Let's keep going. 6 of Wands, but there's a victory here. It happens. Here's the deal. Time apart, or like whenever you're dealing with whatever you got to let go of, not really involving the other person is the best way to do this. So while they are trying to remove themselves, it's best for them to not involve you. And while you are trying to deal with whatever is restricting you, it's best for you not to involve them. So it's like, this is a connection that might take a while to really fully come together, because some of y'all are like still battling something. You're still stuck in something and you got to fight to get out of it. So, wow, it works out. Like things come out on top here. The moon, it's just, wow. There's a lot of stuff happening that you don't know about, and there's a lot happening that they don't know about in your life. So there are some of y'all, there are like secrets you have and you're like hiding, and so are they. Some of you are somebody's little secret, and they're your secret. The moon. I'm just feeling like somebody's biggest fear. You're living your biggest fear, but it's also your biggest wish. Like, wow, it's you, Virgo. You are somebody's secret, or you're keeping some secrets. Okay, now we really need to, like, tell me about Virgo. Tell me about Queen of Coins, please. Queen of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. Sagittarius is here. Taurus is here. Capricorn is here. Scorpio is here. My goodness, y'all got a lot of different signs in y'all message. Yeah, 5 of Wands. This connection is not ready. It's too much going on behind the scenes. around the corner, in the back room. There's so much happening here. Stuff in the basement, things in the attic. I just feel like every single room in the house is busy. A lot of y'all, you got a lot of cleaning up to do. You're not ready to even invite this in. Yeah, it's somebody's fighting something. There's arguments, there's debates, there's some of you, you're fighting yourself. This is like not agreeing with what you're doing. Virgo, you may not like, they're saying don't give up though. Like, I feel like the tough period will end. This might be a very challenging period in your life. It might feel hard, but I feel disagreements. It's like you have loose ends you need to tie up too. I don't know, like you may have had a recent disagreement with this person, a recent fight. So some of y'all may not actually be talking to this person. Four of Swords, you may be in no communication with them. You may have withdrawn. Some of you may have pulled out on something that you really want. Nine of Cups. It's like you wish it could work out, but it just doesn't make sense with your life right now. This feels like it's so right, but it's so wrong. There's no practicality in this. It's interesting because the only Pentacles are you. Everything else is Swords, Wands, and there's barely any Cups too. It's 9 Cups here. I'm getting a lot of Swords and Wands, so there's like a lot of action that, like, there's a lot of things that need to be done. That's the action. And there's a lot of conversations that need to be had, right? That's the Swords. There's things that need to be communicated, but it's like your actions need to match your words. So, wow, I feel like I was in the message, literally jumped into the story. So, anything else? Queen of Coins, anything else? You might have to move on. Wow. So we have the Chariot. So some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. I see Lovers down below, Gemini. Almost all the signs have shown up. 7 signs out of 12 signs showing up here. Y'all may want to go listen to these messages. So this tells me move on. Move forward with your life. Don't wait, right? Don't wait for someone. Like, keep living your life. This will unfold naturally, okay? Some of you all, you might feel like it's a dream come true, but it's just a fantasy. Because realistically, it's not coming together. So it's time to just live your life, focus on you. But I feel like this is, like some of y'all, this is your biggest fear. You feel like you've got a deep connection with someone. There's deep feelings here. There's deep emotions with the Moon. Deep emotions. Like, you feel deeply here. It's like, it's scary for some of y'all. I kind of want to leave it there, but I feel like some things haven't really been said. I mean, the Chariot tells me move on. There's a lot of emotions here, okay? Clarifying the Queen of Coins is Knight of Swords and the Chariot. It's like, after some type of heated discussion or a disagreement, I see someone moving on. And it feels like it's you, Virgo. So that is the guidance right now. Some of you, this may just be a fantasy of yours. Work through your fears. You're working through your fears. You're working through your fears. Some of you, that's what it is. It's like you met somebody who feels like a perfect match, but for whatever reason, it's not time. Surrender. It's saying surrender to the divine. So it's like, let it happen naturally. Work through your fears, Virgo. I'm gonna, I feel like there's more. I kind of want to keep going here. The Hermit, this is you. Wow. 8th sign to show up in y'all message. Let's see what's next, okay? Because reflect. Do some self-reflection. See the bigger picture. This needs some higher awareness here. Some of you need to do some self-evaluation. Really reflect on what's happening and what is it telling you about yourself. 3 of Coins. There needs to be some compromise. There's things that you may have never thought you would have done and you find yourself doing it. So it's like learning to embrace certain things about yourself. There's some compromise needed here. Some of you, it's like learning to work with the situation. 3 of Swords. Yeah, this is bringing some pain, some hurt. This is bringing some pain, some hurt. This situation is allowing some of you all to bring certain emotions that were deeply down there. Certain fears that you were not aware that you had. You're working through your fears here. That's what this is. This is something that's bringing certain emotions. They come into the top and you're feeling it, and it's like, wow, y'all doing some deep healing. Tell me about the Hermit. Wow. You may feel powerless in this situation. You may feel like you have no say-so. You have to surrender, yes. Virgo, you're learning about yourself. It's like you're experiencing something you never thought you would have been a part of. Like, this could be some drama. This could be some, I don't know. It feels like there's something wrong about it, but it's not technically wrong. Knave of Coins. You're in a lesson. You're the student here. Somebody is your teacher. You are the student. Be open to learning. Be open to compromise. Okay? And yeah, that's how you close this cycle out. So there's definitely something to learn here. And once you get the lesson, you close this cycle. I feel like you're going to get it. I feel like you're going to get it. It has a lot to do with a side of you have not allowed yourself to experience, and it's very scary. But if you can work through your fears, if you can surrender, many of you are learning to let your guards down. But I feel like once you're able to understand why you had to experience this, it shifts everything. This is about to, it's like the grand finale is about to happen, the world. Yeah, that's the message. They're being very clear here. That's the message. You're going to have to be confident through this. It's like you got to depend on yourself, but you'll be fine. Don't overthink whatever you're worrying about. They're saying let it go. You don't need to worry about it. Whatever challenges you're going through, it's like right before you close out the lesson. And if you can get through these challenges, you close it out in a healthy way. and your fantasy becomes a reality. Let's see what the Nine of Cups is. Why is Nine of Cups here? Oh, there's 2 cards. Wow. So we have the Tower and the Fool. Somebody got these 2 cards together. I don't remember who. Who got these 2 cards together? Was it Aries? Okay, anyway. So trust and just go with your heart. Like, I feel like someone has to take a risk. Whatever you're doing is very risky. And there's no guarantee of the final outcome. So whatever this is, it's going to change your life forever. Your life will never be the same after this experience, but it feels like it's going to be worth it. Okay, because it brings in it's like a new lifestyle, a whole new life for you, where you're more free though. There's like liberation with this. If you can get the lesson. Okay, this is a reset. That's what this is. Your life is changing forever. And you have to clearly understand what your past cycle was about to get to this. You do get actually some type of wish fulfillment with this. It just feels like you have to earn it. It doesn't feel easy, I'm going to be very honest, but it feels like it's worth it. Okay, so surrender. You're working through a major fear. And I'm getting ascension vibes after you get it. Okay, Virgo? That's your message. Surrender to the divine. That's your message. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.